Today's video is about using the Vacation CRM Stripper. For those of you that aren't aware of what that is, it's actually a workaround for suppliers that we are not integrated with to quickly and easily enter your booking information. Some of the major suppliers that works with the Stripper as of today are a lot of the cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Viking, Norwegian, as well as Disney is a big one, and quite a few others. And we always keep a list in the user center of which suppliers work with the Stripper, but I'm going to show you how to use it today. So much like the other videos on creating trips, I've created one ahead of time here for a family Disney trip. So that's going to be the same process, and then you're going to add a new reservation again just like you normally would. However, when you get here, there's a little bit that's going to be different than if you imported. So you're going to select the reservation type. I'll just select package, and I will select Disney here. And then I'm going to go to my Disney confirmation. Now I have it on this website here because this was an actual client's confirmation that another user sent me to test with. So I wanted to change some things on here to not show that agent's client's information or anything like that. So I just had to edit it here on this screen. But normally you would find this in your Disney account. Now for Disney specifically, they have several different email confirmations that you can use, but I have found that if you copy and paste directly from the screen in your Disney account, whichever screen looks like this, I think it's under Retrieve Reservation. If you use that, this page seems to have the most information for the Stripper to enter for you. So anyway, I'm going to go back to VCRM. I'm going to put my booking number in here, and I'm going to click Create. So you always have to click Create first. And once it's created, you'll notice I have a button here that says Paste Reservation. Now, depending on which supplier it is and what format they send confirmation emails in will determine what this button says. Some will say Paste Reservation like this. This is for suppliers that use an HTML format of confirmation email or on the website, like Disney and several others. Others will say Upload Reservation here. That is for the suppliers that send an actual PDF. So if it's, say, Royal Caribbean, or a lot of the cruise lines actually, rather than pasting a reservation, you would actually just click Upload Reservation, and you would upload the PDF confirmation into VacationCRM. Now, if you have an option of an agent copy or a client copy, I recommend you use the agent copy because it typically has the commission on there, which it can also insert, so it'll save you some time by using that. So anyway, since I need to paste this, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to copy the entire confirmation. Now, when you do this, it's better to copy too much rather than not enough. So I always recommend you start above any logos that you see. Like Vax uses a lot of like agency logos and the supplier logos. Start above that and then copy all the way to the bottom, because the system uses those logos sometimes as kind of landmarks to know where to look from there to find the relevant information. So I'm just going to copy. We'll start at the bottom here and just go all the way to the top, maybe. There we go. So I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to go into VacationCRM, click Paste Reservation, and you can right click if you click on the cursor here, and it will work like that. But you can also use the keyboard shortcut to paste, which is Control V, and it will do the same thing. And you just want to make sure that you've got everything entered just as it looked on the screen, and then click Process. And what it will do is it will basically look through all of the details there, find the relevant information, and pull it in for you. So you can see what it did here is it put in the reservation total, the client's names. Now, one thing that I've noticed with some of the Stripper templates is it will wipe out the deposit due date. So before this, it showed today's date. You want to go ahead and put that back in there because a lot of reports use this. So let's just say this was due, deposit was due tomorrow. And go through and you can see it pulled in the commission amount and the agent's portion. And then as you scroll down, you can see that it pulled in the details. Now, sometimes it will have an issue here and there because the format might be different on a a particular booking, if it's a really complicated one with, say, 2 rooms or 6 flights or something that's kind of out of the ordinary. In those situations, if you do have an issue, you're welcome to send us an email at help@vacationcrm.com. Just let us know what it didn't pull in correctly, and then include a copy of what you pasted in or what you uploaded if it was a PDF, so we can use that to test, and then we can update the system so that the next time you run into a similar booking, it will know what to do with all of the information. But you can see here it's got the hotel, the transfer, tickets, dining plan information. So it pulled everything in. Now, one thing about the stripper is it can only use the information that it is given in that email or on that website that you copied from. So you can see here, this is adding an other reservation component with the entire total entered in here. It doesn't split up the cost because there's no way for it to know how much of that cost was travel protection or how much was hotel or transfers or any of that. So it'll pull it in as a package total. Now, if you do know a breakdown, you can certainly delete this out of here and split it up amongst these different components if you'd like. Otherwise, you can just leave it as is. And I would just say check this do not show on invoice, because clients don't see the total cost until they get to the bottom of the invoice. So if I were to leave this showing, all they would see is the word package total, and then they wouldn't see any other details until they get to the bottom of the invoice. So just like any of the other videos I've created, once you've got all the components in there, you can click and hold and drag them up and down to put them in the correct order. You can hide anything that doesn't need to be shown on the invoice. You can put your comments in here, like the details of the dining plan, things like that. Now, one other thing it also does is if I click on this trip name here to go back to the trip screen, is if I scroll down, okay, this one did not enter a payment, but sometimes it will enter a payment in there. And let's say that you put this in a couple months after you book it. If you're a new user to Vacation CRM and you're putting your already booked trips in, it may show one payment for, say, $1,000. But let's say that client actually made two $500 payments on different dates. You might want to come in here and edit the payment that it entered to $500, and then change the date to the date that the client actually made that first payment. Select that it was initial deposit, and then put the credit card that they used and save it. And then come back to this screen, the trip screen, and add a second payment to put the second $500 payment on there. Again, the date that they made the payment, the credit card that was used, and all those details. That way, when they see the invoice, it will show them specific details on what date they made each payment, which card was used, the name on the card, things like that. So that's pretty much all you need to know how to use the stripper. And if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.